Hey there, it's Wayfair here, where delivery and setup are as easy as a few taps on your phone. You're relaxing in an old hammock, scrolling Wayfair's app, when you spot it, a brand new patio set. Next thing you know, Wayfair delivers it right to your patio and sets it up. Oh, you need a new grill too? All right, Wayfair's got you covered. With Wayfair's Room of Choice delivery and fast expert setup on qualifying orders, life gets a little easier. Visit wayfair.com or the Wayfair app.
Wayfair, every style, every home.
Welcome to the Black Tax. There's an African proverb that says, once you carry your own water, you will remember every drop. I am a guy who believes in family heritage. The stories, the spaces and places my family has come from, has been in, will go to, and will be in the future. So holding on to things that are nostalgic, things that have a history to, all of those things are vitally important to who I am and my future children, family. So I have a platinum and onyx Mont Blanc pen. I've had this pen for a very, very long time, decades. The pen belonged to my dad. And from time to time, the pen has broken. It had to be repaired. There was one time the pen had to be sent back to Germany because the stone that is in the clip on the pen had fallen out and they had to replace it. Something that doesn't really happen, but allegedly. And I use this pen for everything. It's the one pen that I carry every day. It is the thing I sign contracts with, take notes on. It has had a lifetime with me. But it also has sentimental values for me as well. Because it's one of the things that my dad owned that I keep close to me. Well, the pen broke and I had to take it back to Mont Blanc to get it repaired. And in doing so, while I was in the store, I was looking around to see, if there was anything that caught my eye, something that I might want to get, something I might want to try out. But there was nothing. While I was looking, this white man and woman came into the store looking around. I noticed them because they seemed a little out of place. But who am I to place judgment on who can be or who shouldn't be in any space, in any place, at any time? So as I'm looking around and pulling bags down, the woman is looking around and the gentleman is, I guess, going to buy her a pen. She walks past my pen and she picks it up. She says, "Oh, I love this one. Oh, I like this. I want this pen." So the guy was like, "Yeah, we'll buy this one." And the salesperson who was taking care of me was like, "The pen is not for sale." And the gentleman said quite loudly, "Nonsense. Everything's for sale." And the salesman said, "Not this. The pen belongs to the gentleman who's over there." And they looked at me and I looked back at them, not really knowing what's going on, when he decided to walk over to me, the white gentleman, and make an offer. He says, "Hey, I want to buy your pen." And I was like, "The pen is not for sale." And he was like, didn't even give you a price. It's not for sale." He says, "I'll give you $1,000 for the pen. Pen is not for sale, sir." So I kept trying to ignore him. He says, "I'll give you $2,000 for the pen. Sir, the pen is not for sale." He went back and forth. We went back and forth. We went back and forth. It finally got to $8,500. And he was frustrated because no amount of money he could give me was going to make me sell the pen. He's like, "My final offer, I'll give you $9,000 for the pen." And I turned around to him finally and I said, "Listen, you could offer me $1 million for the pen. The pen is not for sale." He in a huff grabbed his woman who was really inappropriately dressed and they rushed out the store. So I go back finally, and the gentleman who's been working with my pen, putting all the necessary paperwork together before they take it, he was like, you could have bought 4 or 5 different pens with $9,000. Why wouldn't you sell it? And I said to him, the one thing you should always remember is that everything you own, everything you have, everything you are isn't for sale. The pen holds sentimental value for me. And so I'm never going to sell the pen. If I lost the pen, I would be devastated. But I maintain that I know where it is at all times so that I don't ever misplace it. Nor do I allow anybody to use the pen so that they don't walk off with it. And he's like, wow, I think I understand it. It's okay if you don't. Just know everything doesn't have a price and everything isn't for sale. Got my paperwork and I left. Oftentimes throughout my life and my career, I have seen how people, especially white people, will attempt to buy and sell you for nothing. They understand that, or their perceived understanding, is that money is the thing that they get to control you with, regardless of the value of something. That's including you as well. The pen had more value to me than money, but he, the white gentleman, thought that I, being black, could be bought and sold for money, that I don't intrinsically hold on to things because they have sentimental value. It is a dismissal that black people don't have traditions or sentimental value or things of value, because if you don't, from their perspective, I don't have those things, I don't know how to value those things, and therefore I'm willing to sell them those things. It's one of the reasons why gentrification happens so fast in black neighborhoods. It's because they're getting large sums of money that they've never seen in their life, not realizing that by taking that money, they are ultimately destroying their community. I digress. I think sometimes we have to remember who we are, what our values are, why we have these values, where did they come from, and not be so quick to throw them away just because somebody offers us a whole lot of money. Now, I'm not anti-money by no means. Money is a good thing. It allows you to do great things. When I have a lot of it, I can do a lot of things. When I don't have a lot of it, I'm limited to what I can do. But I also know that I can always get it again. And I believe that in myself. But I'm not willing to part with things that have a sentimental value to them. Have I sold things? I've sold my Rolex recently. Didn't have a sentimental value to it. It was an accomplishment, but it was also something I knew that if I needed to sell it, I could. But the Mont Blanc pen is a no sale. The Quran around my neck, the last gift my dad gave me, is not for sale. Sentiment hold memories. Memories hold days of smiles and charms and movements. When I'm in a dark space, I can hold that pen and write a letter, and I feel alive again. That you can't put a price on. That is something we hold on to. And each of us has that one thing, no matter how bad the day gets, always makes us smile. Can you put a price on that? I know you can't. So remember, not everything has a price. Not everything is for sale. And most importantly, understand the connection between you selling something important to you and being bought and sold because of that. Stay woke. We out.